Hello, fabulous doll people. I have a box opening. It is my first box opening post-tariff. I actually was going to do coffees and dollies on the tariff situation, not because I know a ton about it, but just to kind of talk about my concerns. I was pretty chill about it because I was like, well, nothing is written in stone. It was really up and down, as you guys know. You know, first they were going to do it, and they weren't going to do it, and it was going to be this, and it was going to be that. And then August 29th was rapidly approaching. I think it was the 29th or the 26th. And I started to really get nervous about it. Then I saw a video by, I want to say, Nerdy Doll Girl. I'll post the link to her and to the video. And she had bought some secondhand smart doll items, and her tariff was $250, which to me was kind of shocking. Now she didn't say what she paid for them, so I don't know. I think that's kind of the component I've been missing with pretty much all the doll conversations I have seen about tariffs is what people paid. Now I think that she's in Canada. I'm not 100% sure, but I think she was in Canada because she said the Canadian Post charged her $250 in tariffs. Or she was getting the box from Canada. Maybe she's not in Canada. Maybe she is in the US and she received it from Canada. I don't know. But right about the same time I had seen a post where someone said they had paid $1,080 in tariffs. And I was like floored. And again, I think it was Canada. And in fact, I posted about it on BJD Addicts. I was like, I'm freaking out about tariffs right now. And somebody replied and said, what you missed out of that post was it was a $5,000 order, which is still crazy because that's a lot. That's a lot. And I think it's supposed to be 15%, if I recall. Don't take me to court on any of this, but so they were upset. And I actually saw a couple of other posts, both in my doll groups and out of my doll groups and other collecting groups, specifically my Winstone Editions group, where Canada is tacking on weird charges. A lot of people in the Winstones group said that they were charged for a metal fee. Now, a lot of the Winstone Editions do have pewter horns, but not all of them. And I don't see how a little you're going to get charged. I want to say it was extra 25% for a little pewter horn. And then somebody had posted maybe they're hitting the ball jointed doll community for the S hooks. And again, surely not. I don't know. My overall take on it is that Canada is kind of a problem, but the whole thing is problematic because when you look at a country and you look at that tariff and that tariff amount, that does not take into account any other weird fees the country might decide to tack on. Courier fees. So like DHL, FedEx, all of that can charge a fee. So I had posted about tariffs in Japan because for some reason I thought Doll was in Japan. They're in China. So this is half of my order. I placed this order in March. It was a $666 order, I remember, because of the amount. And I had I want to say it was a 7-month layaway. So the layaway, I think, is technically up in October. I have one more payment. Well, I have $200 left on it. So I messaged them and said, hey, is there any way you can reopen the paying for with PayPal? I said, I want to get this paid off before the end of the month. And the tariffs, excuse me. We have a lot of fires right now. And it's not super smoky, but I've been super exhausted and my throat hurts, and I think it's just smoke. We have had moments of very heavy smoke. They're not super close to me, but Washington, where I live, gets a lot of wildfires, and it is because of lightning. We have a lot of dry lightning up here, and I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's lots of forest that can catch on fire when we have the lightning and nobody notices, and then all of a sudden we have a big fire. So I apologize if I'm grainy. Anyway, so they said that they couldn't because they had shut the storefront down. You can still order through Doll. They just don't have the storefront anymore. And typically what I do with Doll is I just message them and say, hey, I saw this doll. Can I get it through you guys? Because Doll gives me pretty good layaway. Like they gave me a 6-month layaway, and then I said, can I add 2 more months? And they said, sure. So it became an 8-month layaway. And I don't know if they just have a great relationship with a lot of the Chinese artists there, or if when a doll is coming out or a sculpt's coming out, they order some of their own. But I have always been able to message them, even if I have missed an order, even if everybody else is telling me you cannot get it anymore. And I have been able to get the item. There's very few things I haven't been able to get through them. I really like them a lot. I really have nothing but great things to say about them. So they went ahead and sent the heads. I don't know if the body originally I ordered 5 heads and a body. And then originally I ordered 4 heads and a body. And then the SD Hakimi from Acatbo didn't go through. They didn't get enough orders. So I was like, well, that's fine. And then another head popped up that I added. So it became 4 heads and a body. So they sent me the heads because the last payment I have is about the amount of the body. It's $200. And which I thought was very nice. I didn't ask them to send me anything early. And they had told me, don't worry about tariffs, it's not very much. Well, I had Googled it, and it said it was a flat $200 from China. So I was worried. I actually held one of my bills back in case I had to pay it, because I'm watching these people that are telling me, like, they went to go pick up their items and they had to pay this X amount of money extra. And I don't have extra money. Like, I don't have credit cards. I don't have savings. Since my move, I've been, like, killing myself to pay things off, so I typically have very little money. My winter money didn't come in. I've had 2 other extra sources of money that I needed for just to make it without having to just pull money out of my flesh, basically. And they haven't gone through. So I do not have extra money right now. Like, I'm really just trying to get the layaways down from... I took this position last November, and it is only 4 days a week, and it was also a different class. So I took a pay cut and an hours cut, which equaled $600 a month. I'm getting a little bit higher up in pay now, and we might have an extra day, and I paid a shocking amount. I was like, I'm shocked at how well I've done at paying things off. I'm typically not that person, but I have been that person. So I'm getting a little bit better, but I'm still kind of in the trenches. And winter is expensive in the Pacific Northwest. I have to buy hay. I don't have to buy wood, but my electrical consumption will go up as soon as it gets cold, and I have to run my my heater. There was some problems with the house last year, which was my first winter, which I need to have fixed. I need my pipes wrapped. I had a leak in my bathroom. Not huge things, but things that, winter's coming and I want to get everything done. And the leak in my bathroom was only when the pipes froze, but, I want to have everything fixed so we go into winter without worrying. So the tariff thing panicked me. In fact, I was going to get a Chimera doll. She had 1 spot left, and I'm still struggling with trying to do it. I don't know if I can even get into the order now, but then everybody's shutting down exporting. And my original thought was I will do what I have always done for my out-of-the-country business partners, where I do a certain thing I'm not going to say on the video. If you know, you know. And I'll just ask people to do it for me, so it won't be that big of a deal. Well, now, some places are not sending anything out, which I think is really a temporary measure while they figure out how to do it. I will say right now, before I forget, my Lady Disdain has some of the best tariff videos I have ever seen. Well, that I have seen, which I would say, I don't know, it'd be crazy. I haven't watched a lot, but as far as particularly doll related, their style is very easy to understand. They're very entertaining. I love them. I don't even collect smart dolls when I watch them. I have to say, I had thought about getting into smart dolls when I was still collecting vinyl dolls, but then I decided not to keep buying vinyl dolls. And I love the smart doll community, even though I don't collect smart dolls. I wish that we had somebody that was doing stuff like my Lady Disdain is in resin. I think they're fantastic. I love them. Shout out to them. They're wonderful. I'll link their channel. But they have some great tariff videos. So if you want to kind of get maybe a more central idea of tariffs, also, excuse me, when I was watching their last video, which had some tariff stuff in it. A lot of people, because they have like a running chat going whenever they're making a video, were talking about what they had spent and what their tariff was, which I thought was great to hear. I felt less panicked after I watched that video. And then there was a little bit of context for everybody else's too. And I don't have anything coming from Canada, so I feel better about that. Anyway, I had, before the box got here, I kind of had an inkling I wasn't going to have to pay any tariffs, which I did not. So what Doll does, which is brilliant and has nothing to do with the current political whatever state, whatever, however you want to classify it, because they did it with my 2 previous orders, which were well before all this tariff stuff. They ship a large amount of things at one time to some central state, like warehouse or distribution center in California. So it looks like the items have come from California. Because I remember when I got my last one, I was a little bit confused because I knew, sorry, my throat is just killing me. I knew that I was expecting this package from China and it said California on it. I was like, California? And then also what happens is that tracking number becomes a different tracking number. Kind of. It's weird. So it feels like for a little bit the packages just disappeared, but it's because it's jumping ship, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, bottom line is I didn't have to pay any tariffs. I'm very excited. I have 4 MSD heads in here. This is the box of MSD Joy. They were all around $100, I want to say. 100, maybe 120 in there. So it's probably $400 worth of items I did not have to pay tariffs on. Once again, Doll, you're the best. Anyway, these guys. Here's the box. Came as usual in fantastic condition. It's a little crunched here. Nothing major. It was shipped. I forgot to write that down. It was shipped probably 10 days ago because I had made the payment I was going to make. First, I was trying to figure out how to get them here before the cutoff date, and then I just made I said, well, it's fine. I said, don't worry about it. I said, I'll just make my payment, and I'll just pay it off, And then, like, a couple days after I made the payment, they said, hey, we shipped your heads, and which I thought was really nice. I think they just did it because I was stressed out, and I think that's very nice. These guys, so I was pretty excited because I was like, oh, my gosh. I kept thinking I only had 3 heads coming. I don't know why, because I forgot about one of the heads. And I was thinking, oh, I'll have a body for all the heads. So one of the heads is going to go on my Coral Reef Carolyn body, which I was going to get out, but I was like, it's actually kind of late and the dogs are winding down. And I didn't want to cause too much chaos. And if I was getting into one of the doll cases, everybody would be wound back up again. And so I was going to get it out and have the head with the body, but I didn't. One of these heads is going to go with the body that I got, which was the YouMaoi full moon body, the little chubby one that has had I think 2 or 3 releases now. They had a release. I don't know if it was around March when I put this order on layaway. I think it was. I think that's what prompted me to do it because I had been looking at this one head for a while, and then their website disappeared, and I had missed this other order on this body because I really wanted that body through New Clover Singing. And then I thought, you know what, I should reach out to Doll, see if they can get it. Then I'll order that other head I've been wanting. Hi, honey. You want to help Mama? You want to help? And they were able to get it. So I feel like New Clover Singing had closed it already. I don't know. New Clover Singing they're very quick. Like sometimes they close before the ordering period closes because they'll say the artist has reached their max. So I don't know if they only get so many, and then once they reach that, they can't take any more. And then if you miss it by like a day, they can't get it for you. And I don't know if I had missed it or if I still messaged him what was going on or what. Anyway, bottom line is they got the body for me. And so I went ahead and placed the order. And it really revolved around the one head. Also, the Hakimi SD-Acatbo head I really wanted. Or the Acatbo Hakimi SD head. Very tired right now. I had really wanted. And then I added 2 of these heads because they popped up someplace else. And I said, hey, can you get this head? And they could. So, let's have a look. There's all of them packed in for you guys. I'm going to start with this one. Oh, this is the Acatbo Doremi head. This is the head I forgot I was getting. This is the head that doesn't have a body. So, it's a little different presentation than the last one. The last Acatbo one I got, which was my Hakimi, came in a really cute little box. And this one comes with, this is just a clear box, clear plastic box. It comes with a little instructions. I think I'm putting the hair on because this one has resin hair. She's little, I'm sure Acatbo means they're little fang girls to be cats, but obviously for me they are vampires. Oh, this might just be the hair. Oh, it is. Okay, this is just the hair. I was like, that's a weird box for Acatbo. Oh yeah, here it is right here. So this is just the wig, the resin wig. Wow. Oh, weird. It's got... It has a bunch of little bumps on the top. I'm not sure. Probably I'm going to have to turn the torch off. It's kind of dark in here, so I was like, well, I'll turn on the torch. And I've got this so precarious. I'm so scared to touch it. So it has a bunch of little bumps. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that because, of course, every one I got is in white. Well, you can a little bit up by my face there where you can see them. It's focusing right back in on that. So I wonder if I put it in front of my shirt. Fun. He's over there inhaling cat food right now. Right all on the top, and it's like where it was 3D printed. And, I mean, I'm sure that could just be sanded down when I send her to be painted, but it is weird. So there's that. Okay. And here's the rest of it, and I can't, and this one also, it has a lot of bumping on it. It gets all, like, from here to here. Now, like I said, I don't think you can see it. I think it's going to get washed out. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to see it. But it is cute. I think this wasn't, I feel like this was an option. And it looks like it just doesn't quite, well, kind of clicks in. These are always kind of, I have found weird and a little problematic. And I picked this, and you know, obviously you don't have to use it, because I think it's super cute. But I have seen a couple other people. I want to say it was, I think that was the doll HuaiXu. I can't remember if the company was HuaiXu and the doll was. Anyway, she was really cute. She was like a unicorn girl. I almost got her. She was like a weird size though. She was like MSD, but like giant MSD. And I think she had resin hair, or came with the option of resin hair. And there were some people that had some problems with it. So we'll see. I'm going to look at this a little bit closer. Oh, so there should be another. So what's really going to keep it on, I don't know if you can see that, is there's two spots for magnets here. So I'm going to guess that's because the little divots don't go into each other. So let's have a look. Oh, beautiful. Look at this box. Wow. I have to say, I'm really into the Chinese artists right now, and the little heads always come in these just gorgeous boxes. I don't know which one this is. So we'll open it up and find out together. This is beautiful. Look at that. This is gorgeous. It's kind of shiny. Okay. Bunny, don't get in that cat box. Oh, cute. Wow. So, we've got a little card in here. I'm going to guess that's the... No, don't take my stuff on. Bunny, it would have been better on the couch, sweetie. I don't know. I feel like that's... don't know, it's very small printing. I would have to like focus on it and make it bigger or something. And then we have this here. Again, I have no idea what this says. I don't even know which one this is still. I think that little picture, I think, is a little cat. A little cat head. He's looking up, I believe. Yeah, it's definitely what that is. I'm not that blind yet, I guess. And then this, maybe this is the actual COA? Let's see. Nope, this is just a weird, oh, it's very pretty. It's sparkly, I don't know if that'll catch it. And then there's that lotus kind of design again. Huh, it's pretty. That's probably the COA, and this is probably the business card. I don't know, it's weird that the COA is just tucked in there and the business card is in a plastic sleeve, but alright, let's have a look and see who this is. I wrote them down because, oh, this is a tiny, tiny head. It's teeny tiny. Oh, I think this is, so this is, where's his mouth parts? So this is Little Zombie. There's so many little things in here. I don't know which one it is. Okay, so we'll look for that in a minute. So this is, I had to write down notes. Sorry, guys. HuaiXu Little Zombie. This one has different mouth parts. One is a very long tongue that sticks out with fangs. This is the one I'm putting on the Coraline, or the Coral Reef Caroline body. Or is it Coraline? I don't know. Something is so cute. So now I gotta find the mouth parts. One of these little extras has to be the mouth parts. So let's. That wasn't what that came out of this. So we're gonna put that head back in. I'll pull out mouth parts over. I will also put pictures over in the corners so you guys can see them. That's so cute. That is a tiny head though. That head is tiny. That's the smallest MSD head. I don't know. I shouldn't say that because a couple of my Fairyland heads are very small. Fairyland is so funny because their sizes are so, they're mercurial. Like they are not the same every time. Like you can have three or four different sculpts that are MSD, but they're not the same size. And same with their SDs and their Feeble 65s. So I'm gonna put this back in here though before I lose it while we're doing this. I've got Bunny circling like a shark. I was hoping she'd stay on the couch and be kind of out of my hair, but so we have a lot of, we got this, what is this? This must be, wait, it's not food, baby. Okay, that's just that. I wonder if it's in that bag. So I don't know what this is. Something in a little cardboard box. Okay, because this is the Acatbo head. I don't know where that guy's. So I don't think it must not be in these extra things. This has got to be a head. So I'm gonna check that box really quick and see if we can find the mouth parts for this guy, because that's what I got him for, was the mouth part. Obviously, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with a gaping mouth doll with no mouth parts? So I'm guessing that they must be in here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, no, that's for that. I really don't see where they would be. I can't imagine. Bun. I don't think this will come out. Bunny, don't touch that. Thank you. Huh, that's weird. I'll have to email them because I don't see. I know, it is, Dad. It's so interesting. Very interesting. It's not food, though. Okay, I wonder if, let's check something else. Because I did notice, oh, maybe they're in the head. I did kind of notice something weird in that. Oh, they are. I saw something weird. I was like, I see something weird in that head. And there they are. So they have a forked tongue. So there's the mouth with the, which I don't even know how you guys are going to see this. But I'll show them to you. You'll probably be able to see it better in the picture that I post up there, but it's got a mouth with fangs and then a bunch of different tongues. It's so cute. Oh, look at the inside of the head cap. And it was so easy to get off, which I really appreciate. Oh, maybe I have it upside down now because, man, the struggle with the Fairyland head caps lately. Holy moly. Cut an old broad some slack. Like, come on, man. Can I get this open? No one knows. I probably shouldn't take these out with my tiny dog who's sitting directly underneath me while I'm doing this. Like, yeah, go ahead and drop it. Oh my gosh, it's so small. I can't get over how small this head is. And I know it said 1/4 size. So there's the little piranha mouth. I don't know if you'll be able to even see it a little bit there. She got some fangs, and then it has some really cool tongue pieces. That's cute. Everything's held on with a teeny tiny little magnet. I mean, this is literally the smallest. Ma'am. Okay, I don't want you to touch it. Okay, don't touch it. Don't touch it. I don't want to touch Mom's stuff. No, I know you do, but I don't want you to. It's not food, honey. No, it's not food. So we have this tongue. They're all kind of long and demonic-y. Which goes like that. And then there is a serpent tongue. Oh my goodness, this little teeny tiny bag. Why are you barking? You don't like it? I don't like that? It's too demonic for you? It's okay. This I think is my favorite tongue. This is the tongue that I think was in the pictures. And it's like a little, it's got the little flip on it on the end. I think this one is my favorite. The snake one's pretty cool too. I had really wanted to get the Coral Reef Snake Girl so bad. And I just could not afford it. What is that? Oh, there's just a regular tongue. Okay. So this is the snake tongue. It's got the little split in it. And then I guess this is just like a regular tongue. I don't even remember this one came with it. So there we go. Not very good, I know. It's getting pretty washed out, but I think we're going to just do this for right now. So, anyway, I want to paint that guy like a demented Puro clown to kind of go with the coral reef kind of corallines. She had kind of that clown. She was supposed to be a clown, like a circus clown thing going on, and just to kind of go with that. Put this guy back together because he does not. It'll be she. I just it's the cutest. Look at it. And with the, by now you guys will have seen this thumbnail with the tongues in it. So cute. It's just funny. Well, I mean, it's kind of wickedly fun. I really like it. So I'm going to do is like a gothic, creepy Puro clown for the makeup. And then, I don't know, I'll probably go, it's kind of cliche, I guess, pigtails. I want him to look, you know, crazy, like a crazy clown. So then let's look at this guy. What is this guy? Look at this box. It's so funny. Bunny, don't bother the cats, please. Come on, Mommy, don't want to yell at you right now. Just got a little sticker holding it together. It says Flower Bunny, which I assume has nothing to do with whatever's inside. Okay, there we go. And then inside we have a bag. Very nice. It's very padded. What is it, my babesy? What is not for Bunny? No, they're not for Bun. I know you just really want everything that I have all the time. Oh, how cute. This is small too, so maybe I'm just being crazy. I guess I don't get enough MSD heads. And I think Acatbos are kind of big. Oh my gosh, they sent me cat stuff. Bunny, please don't take it. No. No, Bun, I don't want you to take things. Oh, I love this. I'm completely thrown off by the cat charm. Bunny, please don't get in my stuff, hon. Come on. Yeah, I know, it's very boring. I told you it was boring. Nobody ever believes me. My hair was crazy today. Sorry. I went over to my sister's house. She moved up here by me. She didn't live very far from me. She moved closer to me. And, oh my gosh, look at this guy. He's so cute. Anyway, we're putting together furniture today, so. Oh, I don't know if you can tell. It's a little cat. It's a cat donut. It's like 2 of my favorite things on earth, cats and donuts. Oh my goodness. So cute. Well, that is just adorable. I love that. I love this kind of stuff. Okay, I don't even know what head it is still. I'm just completely in love with this little thing. This is very nice stuff they sent with this one, though. Oh, wow. So nice. Okay. So we have this ticket, the beautiful day, best. It says Mia. Oh, that's the color, Mia. I got almost everything. I got Mia white. The person that I was talking to, Doll, said it's probably the easiest color to match to a body. And most bodies are available in Mia white. So he or she, I don't really know if it's a he or she I talked to. Her name is Shell. Recommended getting Mia white. I said I wanted white. I wanted to get, honestly, the zombie head in gray. Because it was Zoom gray. And I was just going to try to find a body to match. But they were out by the time I finally got around to telling them I wanted to order one. Because it had been on their website for a long time. So, and we have this beautiful, very pretty. It's like a clear resin with a feather in it. Okay. Oh, it's Raggy. Okay, so this is Fancy Dollland did a collab with Whoosh Doll, and they did this little girl Raggy, and this one is going to get that full moon body because look at this little chubby adorable cat face. So she was supposed to be like a human, even though she has fangs, which I guess is the cat thing, but to me it's always vampires. A human representation of a ragdoll cat. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, here's their cute logo on the back. Wow, that's so cute. And then this, if you would be loved, love, and be lovable. Is this a sticker? Something. I'm not sure what that is. I mean, there's a number on it, so I don't know. Bunny, don't chase the cats, please. Bunny's been very trainty today. And then we have this one. This. Sticker on the back, which is beautiful. I almost hate to open it. The other one I was able to open without tearing up that seal. Not sure how to open this without, wait, maybe it's doable. A lot of times they make these, well, it's going to tear a little bit, so that you can take them off without really ripping it too much. Not too bad. I got the stickers all intact. I just tore the envelope a little bit. And then what is in here? So I can't get it out. I mean, it's in there. Something's in there. Oh, a little thank you card. Oh, it's so cute. I love this stuff. Fancy Dollland had a gorgeous elf girl I wanted so bad, and I was like, I'm getting her. But it turned out she was a 65 centimeter, and I just can't go. I gotta keep my big dolls down to a minimum. They just take up so much space. Like the biggest spot in my doll shelves is just my 60. I think my big girls are like 60. I think 63 is the shortest one of my bigger girls, and then they go up to 65. And they're just, that's too big for me. I actually almost got a 70 centimeter head for the Allure Vampire Elf one, or 70 centimeter body. Because this beautiful body came up for sale, and it was so pretty, but I actually posted something on BGD Addicts about whether people found the extra centimeters to be difficult to deal with, and a lot of people did. So I was like, well, we're not going to do that. I just can't. I just don't have the space. I have so much less space in this house, and it's worked out okay, really weirdly, but I don't have a lot of space. I can feel her little ears. I don't want to break her ears. She's very wedged into this. She's in a plastic, and it has little heart poppies. I don't know if you can see. Oh, there you go. It's very cute. I love it. But she's really smushed in there. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Wow, she's adorable. Oh my goodness. I love her ears. I love her face. I was a little hesitant with her because she's kind of chubby. And I was like, oh, she's going to look so cute on that full moon body. And She's really not. It's funny how the painting makes such a difference. Because she does have kind of a fuller cheek, but it's not crazy. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Oh, I love her. I like this resin color too. They're all supposed to be Mia White, but it's funny how they're all kind of different. And this one is creamier than the other two for sure. Not that I don't lose my mind over that stuff. Like, you know, I don't want two entirely different colored resins on there. But typically, if the head is a little bit off from the body, but then you get the face up done, you know, my face ups are, what that one guy say to me one time, they're pretty extra, they're pretty gothic extra. So it's not super it's not super noticeable. Plus, it's just not a thing that bugs me that much. I'm sorry I'm sitting so weird on my couch. I could not get anything to hold this phone well, so I had to do weird stuff. Weird stuff had to be done. Also, I've been having lighting problems. Like, I had the electrician out to fix one of my plugs, and it's still not working. Oh, you love this? Do you love it? It's so cute. Look how cute it is. Oh my goodness, look at this. You can't have it, though, but it's cute, huh? Yeah, it's very cute. So, I had to move the lamp over. Oh, she's being a good girl. And, anyway, I feel like I'm so tired, you guys. I haven't even been up. I got up at 9. Well, I got up at 4:30 because somebody had to go poo-poo at 4. It was 3:30. I'm sorry, 3:30. And then, weirdly, the dogs just slept until 9. Let me sleep till 9:30, which doesn't happen very often. All right, so this one has got to be, this is the elf vampire, which I really loved her. And this is really, well, I don't know any of these companies, I'm not going to lie. But this one has to be the GuiHua. GuiHua. I'll put all this stuff where you can read it at the top. This is a cute box of wood. So, wood's got a little brown bow on it. It says, You Mao. It's funny because, this must be you cat. I don't know. Is that what that means? There's a lot of cat stuff going on, and I'm completely 1000% here for it. It smells good. It smells like wood. The box is a little scratch. It's not super heavy duty, which doesn't need to be. No, it could be cardboard. Oh, little cat guy. Look at his face. He's so cute. I love cats. Cats are one of my favorite things. Whoops, almost dropped that right off the coffee table. Bunny would have been thrilled. I'm actually surprised Bunny's being so good. Bunny, no. I just shouldn't have said that out loud. She keeps going to the door. There's actually a cat hair stuck in it. Somebody has a cat. This is the cutest sculpt, you guys. This one I think I'm going to put, I put on layaway with BJ Divas a Soul Doll new, I think it was like Big Busted or Curvy or something, kid's body. It was supposed to be for my Acatbo Hakimi. That's how long ago I put it on layaway. And then she got a different body. So then I paid that off. This is very nice. Almost feels like a magnet, but I don't think it's the right material. It's very heavy. And so she's going to get that body. Because if she was like, well, if you don't want that body anymore, they haven't sent it yet. But I was like, nah, it's fine, you know. I think we all know I will eventually find a doll for it. So this does say You Mao doll. And YouCat, this is definitely the doll, though, because I just looked them up. So I don't know if that translates to YouCat. I don't know. Here's her happy moment. This is a beautiful COA. My goodness. Okay. Oh, my hair's driving me nuts, you guys. It's looking terrible today. So here's that. And normally I will cover these a little bit, but it's all in Chinese. So I mean, I feel like it's pretty safe. Look at all the different face-ups they did for her. This doll's gorgeous. Like this, this is one I would love to have in SD. Sorry, my phone is doing the weird light thing again. I don't really know how to fix it. There we go. But I still feel like it's doing that dimming and It does this thing where it gets darker and lighter and darker. I don't know why. Wow. Oh, I love this one so much. So this one really reminds me of, here's a little throwback for you guys. Record of Lotus Wars, which I loved. I'm doing an SD Pyro-Test doll. And this reminded me of that. And then, which might not be enough for me to get it, but the vampire, I have the vampire too. Who's the vampire? I have a couple of very elvish vampires. Oh, she's so pretty. And see, this is that lighter white too. Let's see if we can get, look at these ears, are so cute. I love different ears. I have a lot of elves. So it's nice to, I think she's just adorable. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be so paranoid sending her out for face up with these ears, though. I'm always so scared to send them when they have big ears. Oof, there's hardly no seam line on this head. I was like, how do you even get his head off? I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. And it has a very small neck opening, which is hard. If you have the head cap on this one is on very tight. But I didn't even try Ragsy's. I guess I should have. I like to see what they put inside. Yeah, this one's going to be hard to get off. So cute. Oh my gosh. I love this one. I love her. This is the cutest little group of vampires ever. So, put her back in there. Alright, so the last one is the HuaiXu Doremi. Is it? It is. Plenty of room in there for her ears, which I like. I keep getting hairs stuck in my glasses. Like, my glasses just catch hairs and tear them off so much. It's insane. Okay. I love their little mascot, their little cat mascot. Must be putting this on the wrong way. There we go. So cute. Okay, so cute. This is another thing I have to say that I like about the MSD is they're very cute. It's all very cute. Like, it's very cute. So here's the Acatbo. I love their boxes. I love their presentation. I think it's funny that they sent the hair separate and that it has so much of the 3D printing stuff left on it, but whatever. That's the one thing with the Acatbo is you always have to remember. It's a beautiful box. Love it. Love. Oh my goodness. If you put this back together wrong, it's very hard to open again. Their boxes are not easy to open. So there's this piece like this slides on as like a top. And then you have to take the bottom out. And when I put it back with my Hakimi last time, Bunny, Mommy says no. Bun, what Mommy say to you? She says no to you. It's really hard to get out. Like, it's pretty easy if you keep it the right way. Yeah, I didn't keep it open. Then you gotta watch where you're going, because then there's the open part. Oh, I see how. So it goes like this. So you want to be looking where the face part is, where the girls are. But you have to remember to put the tag at the bottom because it gets very hard to get it out. We like that box. We don't want to get that box. Mommy likes that box. The Acatbo has great presentation. They have cute things. It's cute. Please don't do that. Thank you. Well, thank you, babe. I don't want you to do it. I say no to you. I don't want to do it. No, it's not so fun. For Bubba. No, ma'am. Raggy. I've been really breaking down and sharing a lot of my food with the dogs. Especially since Bunny has now hit this phase where she has to be bribed to do anything, which is super aggravating. But so anytime I'm doing anything now, she just assumes I'm going to give her food. Oh, look, I love that. I love the art. There's a super giant, gigantic anime nerdy vibe with this one that I love. Anime was my first thing. Ignore my kid's cat. My kid's 21-year-old cat has dementia. And when it gets late, she likes to go through the house screaming. This is so cute. Is that the doll? I think it is. Look at the face. Oh, so cute. Oh, this is adorable. They give you so much cute stuff. Anyway, it definitely has the anime nerdy feel to it. Six Toes, leave the old cat alone, please. It's getting late. Everybody's getting a little trainty. So I just tell Bunny, don't be trainty. And I love this. This is what they did with the Hikimi too. They did like a student ID card. Look how cute it is. Why is it so cute? Acatbo Doremi, it says on the back. My goodness, I love it. Birthday, 2/20/2025, age 15. Name Doremi. And then it says team, and I can't read that because I'm blind. Like, I feel like I should be able to. Oh. Right there, Bunny, please don't chase the cats, honey. I don't know, maybe you guys can read it. If you can read it, put it in the comments, because then I'll know what it says. Actually, Bunny, Mom said not to chase the cats. If I had the phone, if I can, like, highlight stuff with the phone, I can read it now. It's very hard to be old, you guys. Oh, no, they're all pretty small. I don't know why. I guess because the hair looks big. They're all the same size. I thought that first one was so incredibly tiny, and I'm like, well, about the same. Oh, she's got big ears. Oh, she's so cute. So cute. I can't I feel like their heads are hard to get the head cap off, though, if I recall. Like, some of these head caps, man, I'm like sweaty and upset by the time we're done. Oh, look. Oh, man. Look how cute. And then now I kind of, like, this is the one I was like, I don't have a body for her, and I want to get her body. See, like, the head cap always feels loose, but you can't get them off. My wife is going to come off really easily, because the Hikimi was a struggle, man. And they've got the cute little stamp on the inside, which I would love to show you guys, but I can't get the head cap off. Some of them are easy, and some of them are, like, horrendous, man. It's just crazy. And then, you know, my hands are terrible. This is very light. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness. Like, this does not even have a right to be this cute. I'm going to be careful because I'm afraid it won't stay on. I think it needs the magnets because there is a little, like, this tiny little lip, but that is not going to hold it on. So I think it needs magnets in it to look at that, though. So cute. It is made out of a weird material. 6 toes. No. Like climbing up my back. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my, I don't know. I've seen him with wigs, like, you know, regular wigs, and it's very adorable also. 6 toes, can you get off my back, please, honey? Go ahead, you guys. Wow, adorable. I was like, well, this is the one I'm the least excited about. I'll get her body later. Now I'm like, this one's adorable. I'm sorry, but Acatbo is fantastic. I'm super bummed about the SD Hikimi. I really was looking forward to that. Look at, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. I love that. Love it. So cute. God, what body am I going to get for her? Now, see, this resin, well, I don't know. I think maybe the hair is a little bit of a creamier color. Like I said, almost all of these are actually Mia White. I think one of them I had to pick. It might have been the little zombie, which is a slightly different color than the rest of them. I think that one they just had white, pure white. They had gray because I had wanted to get a gray one. And all they had left was this color, which might have been I think maybe there was white, pure white, and like cream. Maybe this one was cream. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and read it. But anyway, so once again, thank you, Doll. I love these guys. They came quick. They came safe. I didn't have to pay any tariffs. Your girl's super, super relieved. The only out of the country order I have coming right now is my Layaway's Magic Mirror. She's in Spain. I did Google the tariff situation with Spain, which seems to be pretty chill. And that the SD doll isn't done. The MSD doll I paid off, and I've seen a bunch of them, but mine apparently hasn't come. I did get I didn't get like a real standard color. I got quartz gray, I think is what you call it, or quartz blue. And then I am doing a trade with Sark, and what I'm going to do eventually, because I mean, like every place out of the country right now I think is shut down for sending things to the United States. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Nannulin send the dolls to him. He's in Finland. And then he can send the dolls back to her, or he can send the MSD doll, because I have Orla coming. She's paid for. I'm just waiting for her to get in. She's having some modifications done by Nanny, and then she's going to Sark to be painted. And then I got her Bronwyn as well, and that doll is not ready. I closed the bathroom door. I had a moment of clarity. I closed the bathroom door. Rabbit think there's a mouse, and Bunny likes to eat cat poop out of the cat box in the bathroom. So, and obviously the one in here, because I've yelled at her like twice for it. But anyway, I'm rambling. Jeez, when the dogs are all snoring, it's incredibly loud. So, thank you guys for watching this. I hope you're having a great Dolly day. I hope the tariffs don't kill your entire will to live. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's going to really slow me down. Like I said, I got a slot for one of those Chimera dolls that she's painting, and that was a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't got back to her because I'm like, do I want to do it and face the wrath of the tariffs? And like I said, I don't mind doing the reciprocal thing that I used to do for other people out of the country. Bunny. If artists are okay with it. I did see an artist or somebody post, don't ask us to do that. It's UE or UD. We would UD, not U. I don't know where to get UE. UD would be the, because then if your item gets lost, we can just put a claim in, which may or may not, which will not be paid out for the correct amount, and then you can do a PayPal claim and we're out the money. I don't have a problem with well-known artists sending them payments and friends and family. I know you shouldn't, but like I've bought things from some artists where I just send it all friends and family because I've gotten several dolls from them. So that would negate that problem, but I don't. That's my next hurdle. But that doll's not even here yet, and I'm not gonna make it too big of a deal right now. I do have another doll coming from France, I think, and I think France is pretty chill too. I don't even know if I even Googled that one. That doll has already been its own entire problem. So it's probably gonna take by the time that doll's saga ends, it'll probably something will come up by then. But anyway, hope you guys are having a great Dolly day. I hope you have a great weekend. I might do a video on tariffs. I would love for you guys to comment on your tariff situation. It takes my anxiety down when I see that other people are making it. I mean, it honestly, it's going to cut down my spending. It just is. It's extra money. I can't really absorb. And it's not even the issue of it costing a little bit more to adjust for that. It's all the variables. Like you're paying the tariff, and then you're paying the courier company, and then you don't know what they're going to tack on. Are they going to tack something weird on because they can? I don't know. It's a lot. So anyway, I'm done rambling. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.